MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Blues and the Falcons. The Falcons are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Theo Rice starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Johnny Jr. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Blues, the designated hitter, Johnny Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, Shelby Marchetti. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Marchetti is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Junior gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Shuhei Ogawa. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Howard McKinnon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Victor Brown, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty D. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
So stepping in, Steve Rice. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Steve Rice.
And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, John O'Neill. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-0.
This one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 2-1 on its way. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Joel Sloan, and it's fouled away. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 0-1 pitch, chopped toward the second baseman. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
Striding in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Outside for a ball, 1-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Bellamy is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Popped him up. Siebel over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on the ball.